It's exactly 1 p.m. on Monday, November 28th, and I am lying on this bed right now, sending a bunch of emails, and probably have already sent about half a dozen emails. But the individual who lives directly across the street, whose windows are across from mine, has been shouting at my windows directly across since I started lying on this bed sending emails at around 12:35 p.m. And this person does that after I've used the bathroom in my apartment. And at 12:35 p.m., I had just finished using the bathroom in my apartment. And he shouts things like, "Hey, bitch." And then he makes comments about things that I did in the bathroom. And that just happened just now, about 30 minutes ago. And there has been shouting from directly across the street for about 15 minutes. Again, starting at around 12:35 p.m. So there is a set of windows. That set of windows right there, if you can see, I always keep the shades closed, but those windows right there, there is a registered sex offender who has lived in that unit for about 12 years, since before I moved in. And for most of those 12 years, he has been screaming and shouting foul, nasty comments directly across at my windows, particularly after I've used the bathroom. So he shouts at this window or at the window when I'm standing at the sink washing my hands, or washing my hands after being in the bathroom. That's when he shouts. And he started shouting things at my windows at 12:35 p.m. today, and the shouting was intermittent for the next 10 minutes. It is now 1 p.m. and he has stopped shouting, but it's a lot of hey, bitch, hey, and, comments about bathroom stuff. So that just happened, and I've been complaining about this to management for years and years. It's been going on for, I've lived here for 11 years, so it's been going on pretty much since I first moved in. He's the one person who started harassing me almost as soon as I moved in. Nobody else really did. He was like the one person who was constantly creeping around everywhere I was going in the building. So he'd suddenly show up in the laundry room if I was doing laundry. I've since stopped using the laundry room because every time I did do laundry in that laundry room, a bunch of creeps would show up and would not leave me alone. They would just engage in constant harassment while I was sitting there waiting for my laundry to be done. They know that you're a sitting duck and they know that you are watching your laundry, so they have access to you. And I stopped being able to use the laundry in this building because of nonstop harassment by male tenants about 5 years ago. So I do not use the laundry anymore. And that guy would always show up. Every single time I did laundry, he would show up. And that started happening as soon as I moved in. So he's still shouting things at my windows about what I do in the privacy of this apartment. He's also harassed me out on the street and made comments at me out on the street, describing the color of washcloths that I was using and things like that. I mean, it's very disturbing. And also describing body parts, telling me he's seen some of my body parts. So I'd actually filed police reports about this a year ago. He was saying that he has seen my TITS and things like that. So I filed a police report because he would wait around in the doorways of the building complex at night when I would try to come home from work or from doing, errands or whatever. He would be sitting or standing in the doorways and he would approach me and make comments. And he would often be loitering around the dark corner of that one building across the street where there is an unlit area behind the building. And he would be loitering there. Then he'd step out onto the sidewalk directly in my path as I was, trying to approach that part of the building while I was coming home. So this guy is a stalker. He's a sex offender. He is a convicted rapist. As far as I know, I've done a little research, and he is a convicted rapist. And he keeps shouting things at my windows, and he's been doing that for years. But he only shouts things at my windows after I've used the bathroom. He only shouts things at my windows after I've used the bathroom. And I'm going to say that again. He only shouts things at my windows after I've used the bathroom in this unit. And that just happened now.